Alright, welcome to the Abandoned Realms tutorial. My name is Callist and we're here today, back with Braum. Today we're going to take a look at what do you do after you're done the academy. So, I don't know if you remember, but Braum is a dwarf paladin. And he just finished the academy, he's level 5, he did some of the stuff down here. And now we're wondering what to do. Well, we just came back here and did some practicing. This Adeptus Cedric told us to go look at this sign here, or plaque. So we're gonna do that. Oh, we did, and we got a quest. We got some relics of Mystic. We can spend those later on some equipment and stuff. So what do? Well, we leave the academy. It's easy to get out of here. We just go over here to the gateway. There's an upward path here. We're gonna go up, take this path through the tall grasses, and there we go. We're basically outside of the academy now. It has us basically south of Serengale, and the Goblin Extermination Enforcer tells us, "Goblins have been attacking adventurers where you are. I'll pay you well for your equipment. Just head north of that boat when you want to find me." What boat? Oh, there is a boat here. Interesting. There's a post here. What's this say? West, Serengale, South, Slaughtered Lamb, East, Goblin Village. Well, north kind of Serengale. But it says East Goblin Village. We're gonna go there, but I want to show you one neat thing. We're level 5, so we can go get a mercenary to aid us. We need a little bit of gold first. We need 500 gold, so we're gonna go kill some goblins here really quick. See that Goblin Extermination Enforcer? He says, "Hand over the equipment, I'll pay you well." Oh, sounds good to me. So, now that we've got a little equipment, we'll just go west. Now we're gonna go north into town. And the guy we're looking for is basically as soon as we get in here, standing right here, this extermination officer. They never move. So we'll give him a jerkin. As you remember from last time, this game has autocomplete, so you see I just typed give jerk X. You don't have to type everything out. It's a lot quicker if you don't. Give him these spears, we don't need those. All this goblin stuff. Great, so we completed the quest. He gave us some gold, we got some experience, some relics. Now we're gonna continue north here. We're gonna grab a couple things. So first, we're gonna go east of Market Square. We're gonna go 5 east from there, and then 1 north. Here we're at the mercenary bar. If you want to see what they have, just type list halfling mercenary. Oh, it's cheaper than I thought, so we're gonna hire a halfling. We did get this voucher from completing a quest in the academy. You can barter that to get a mercenary for free, but this is a pro tip. You can hold on to that, wait until you're a higher level, and get a more expensive mercenary for free. Right now it's only worth 250 gold, so I'm not gonna barter for that. I'm just gonna hire him. So I'll hire a halfling. There we go, now we have a group of 3. There's Braum, the halfling, and our goat. Before we head back down there though, we're gonna buy something else that's important. We're just gonna head north of Market Square, then go north and east to the general shop. We're gonna buy a barrel. A dwarf has infravision, so he can see in the dark, so I don't have to worry about buying that torch. Also, I've got this banner that won't fade. Your initial banner that you start with does fade, so you want something better than that. Let's buy this sack. That's useful to have. So now we've got a sack, we've got a barrel. I'm not too worried about food because we're a paladin, so we can just create food. We have a spell that'll let us create food. We can create our own water too. but like we talked about before, you can always eat the body parts of things that you kill. So now that we've got that, we're just going to go back down to where those goblins were, and I'll show you the village. Now as you go along and kill things, it's a good idea to put on the equipment that you find, because the equipment that you find is going to be stronger than the equipment that you start out with. So we're going to wear this jerkin, and wear these sleeves. I don't think I practiced spear, so we're not going to worry about that spear. Whoa, that's a lot of goblins. What? What even is happening? Where do all those goblins come from? That's wild. Well, this reckoning attacks everybody attacking us, so good time to use it. We're having a party here. So we've got lots of food here. Let's eat a leg. Now we're only level 5, so hunger and thirst are not going to hurt us at this phase, but it slows down your healing and your mana recuperation if you're hungry and thirsty below like any level. So it does affect us right now, so we may as well eat and drink. Okay, now we're in here. Braum got a new helmet. I'm gonna try it out. Maybe it'll help me. I'm gonna do it when we're gonna fight the chieftain. So we're killing these guards. If you type group, you can see if you're working towards an overlord. Here you can see it shows Braum's group. That shows Overlord, the Goblin Chieftain. That means that killing these guards is working us towards an Overlord. Kind of like that massive zombies in the academy. So we're going to just keep killing these. You can kill any goblin you see. Actually, I forgot to put on a better weapon, so we're going to go back there and get that curved longsword. So we looted one. So I'm going to wear one. If you're not sure what sword is better, you can always use a command called compare. So comp dagger. What's better, the sword or the dagger? Oh, the dagger is more deadly than the curved longsword. But can I use a dagger? Prof self dagger. I can't use a dagger. So even if it was super powerful, if you don't know how to use that weapon, it's useless. But we could give a weapon to our halfling here. So I'll give him that dagger. Mercenaries are great. They help with dirt kicking, they help do a little bit of damage, and you can put other equipment on them. So you could give them a helm, a torso, a weapon, a light, and a shield and a quiver, so you can actually give them some better gear and they can help a little bit more. Okay, let's just kill this. So you get experience from the village here, you get better equipment from the village here. We'll get a light that's persistent. Some of the equipment here increases your stats, so if you didn't get max stats right off the bat, you can use the equipment to improve your intelligence, your dex, or whatever. So these leggings, these improve your dexterity by 1. There's an elf here. He has a pearl necklace. That will increase your wisdom by 1 for each necklace you wear. Down here there's a shaman. His staff is a light that never goes away, so it never goes faint or flickers or runs out. And his robe gives 2 intelligence, so that's kind of handy. max stats right off the bat. If you're rolling and you're having trouble getting max stats, I always recommend treating dexterity as basically a junk stat, because not having max dexterity will not have any impact on your levels. So for example, if your intelligence is low or your wisdom is low, that's going to affect your mana. Wisdom will affect your practices, con and strength will affect your hit points. So you never want to be leveling with any of those below maximum. But dexterity doesn't matter at all if you're not at max dex. Okay, let's kill this guy. I'm gonna put on our new helmet here. Alright. Braum's going for it. This is a bit of a tougher one. Oh, we got that dirt kick from the mercenary. He's done. Got him on the ropes here, team. Okay, we got him. Oh, he dropped some onyx gloves. That's okay, we'll take those. Random equipment. We got a key. Let's look in this lockbox here. Well, that's handy. Now if you go north and then to the east here, there's a battered footlocker. We got a key from the chieftain there. Unlocks this. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I was just reading some comments here. Those are really good points, Delero. So, we're using the MUD client from the website here, so it has a lot of really neat things. In the bottom right here, it kind of just shows a track of who's been talking, what's being said there. You can change it to affix or inventory. Up here in the top right, this is really nice. It's a quest tracker. So for example, we completed this one, we killed some goblins, bounty hunting in Serengale, defeat the gnome brawler, we gotta do that. Distress call, goblin village, clear a path through the guards for the prisoners, get the rusty key to unlock the shackles. So let's work on that one. We're almost on that one actually right now. We just have a couple more guards to kill, and then we'll be able to complete that quest. Okay, one more to go. Alright, I think that's all of the guards, eh? Oh, a couple more. If you're not sure, you could use where command to find out where something is. So where guard showed me that there was a couple guards left here. And one left. We've auto-looted a lot of stuff. If you don't want to go through all your stuff and make sure that you're wearing all your equipment, just type wear all, and it'll try to put on any equipment that you're missing. It's a lot to look at, so we're going to put that all in our barrel, or all in our sack. There, got a lot of stuff in our sack now. Don't need that vest. Don't need that banner. Okay. Do we get a key? Let's see, so we cleaved a path through the guards. Now we need to unlock the shackles. There we go, rusty key. So let's go back up here. There's some prisoners up here. Let's start with the elf. So we'll unlock those shackles. He's free. Now we'll go rescue his friend. He's free. There we go. We just completed that quest. Unlocked the shackles and saved the prisoners. There's one more quest to finish here. The Goblinator. Kill the small goblins. Okay. We're gonna do Were Goblin. This will help us. You'll see that we've got a yellow path to them now. We're just gonna slaughter them. It'll show them on the mini-map. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Deliro. It's a really good point. So we do Were Goblin, and you can see on the mini-map here on the left, it shows exactly where they are with an exclamation mark, and the rooms between you and the creature show up yellow. That doesn't work for PKing other players unless you have a specific paladin ability, but in general, you can't do that with other players. Yeah, it's a great idea to hand in some equipment to the Goblin Exterminator. Even if you've completed the quest, you can still hand in equipment each time you log on. I think it's like every 24 hours there's a maximum on how much you can get for gold, but it's a really, really easy way to get some gold. So if you first log on and you're down there and you want to get some free gold, basically just kill some goblins, hand it in. You can also sell goblin equipment at the shopkeepers in Serengale, but you're kind of up to the mercy of whether or not there's actually gold at the shopkeeper. They can run out of gold, and if they run out of gold, they won't buy things. Okay, we've almost killed enough. This should do the trick. Alright, report back to the Goblin Task Force. Basically slaughtered a ton of goblins, completed a couple of quests. Now before we head back to town, I want to show you one nice thing. It's very close and it's very easy to get, and it will help you a bit. So we're just going to go back out the village to the west here, finish killing these guys. Now you'll see a lot of exclamation marks on the mini-map because I did that Were Goblin. You could get rid of that by looking for something else or just typing where with no target. It'll just show you, it'll clear it basically. It'll say break your tracking. There we go. So we're just going to go to the west here and get some bracers. So to the west here, this is where we came out from the academy. So from there we're just going to go one south, and then we're going to go west, west again, go west. Now we're in this river, we're going to go east a couple, and then north, and these dark horsemen. We want to kill these guys and take their bracers. They're only one hit roll per bracer, but they're really easy to get, and every hit roll helps a bit when you're so low level. Also, these things are really easy to kill, so they're not a huge risk, especially if you have a pet and a mercenary. So there's one bracer. There we go. There's the other one. The captain assisted there. We didn't really want to kill the captain, we didn't really need to. But He assisted his ally, so now we're fighting him, we'll kill him. Maybe he has something good. Ooh, he does have something good. Dragon blood striped black scarf. Hopefully that gives a damn roll. That'd be handy. That'd be a really good thing to get at this level. So, random gear. The dragon blood usually does give damn roll, but at such low level it might not. It might say that it's dragon blood, but it might just give you like 5 health or something. So let's check our damn roll here. 6-6. 6-7. Sweet, it did give us some. Alright, we put our barrel in our sack. Got a lot of stuff. Got this pendant. Go give this pendant to the boy. Wants us to tell Tyr about that. Okay, well let's go in and see the exterminator. Oh, we leveled off that. Sweet. Quest level. More relics, another level. Let's see if we can sell stuff to him. Or goblin stuff. If you don't want to give, instead of typing stuff out, you could say just give 1 dot. We'll just try giving him a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see what happens. Doesn't want any of that stuff. We don't really want it either. We'll just leave it. Oh wow, we got a lot of skills, a lot of spells. Now I won't be able to get into the guild because I've got blood all over me. So we're just going to go south and practice down there. There's an adventurer that wanders around here. Oh, there he is. He can actually teach us. So we're going to practice our second attack. And we're going to practice fast healing. Now if you're brand new, definitely put 2 practices and everything because it'll help you move along. A lot of veterans only put 1 practice into most things because with time you can get better at anything, and some things are easier to get better than other things. But if you're just starting out, just put 2 practices in things. It'll work better, it won't fail as much, especially the things like weapon skills, second attack, they'll go off more often. With weapons, you do more damage if you have a higher percentage in them. So we'll even practice parry again. Practice shield here. Okay. Now last thing I'll show you before we end this video is what to do after you're done killing goblins. So if these goblins aren't giving you any experience, where do you go from there? Well, if you're evil, or neutral, you're really close to the next leveling area. If you just go a couple steps south of there, and 1 to the west, here is the Emerald Forest. In here you're going to find low-level creatures. There's farmers to kill, brownies, pixies, and you can basically go here from level 9 to like level 35, just in the Emerald Forest. So that's an excellent place for evils or neutrals. Not a good place for goods to level because all the creatures there are good, so you're not going to get experience from killing them. If you're a good aligned character after the Goblin Village, the next easiest place to go to level. We've got a little bit of better equipment now, we've got our pet, we've got our mercenary. You basically just head all the way west from Serengale, as far as you can go. Get attacked by a wolf if you're low enough level, but he's easy. Get to the the narrow trail through the deep dark forest. We get to the colossal tree. We're just going to go north a couple, and then 1 to the west, and now we're in the Darkshire Wood. Lots of things to kill here. So at level 7, we're going to kill spiders, we're going to kill oozes, and then once we're level 10 or 11, we're going to start killing ogres, and then we're off to the races. So that's kind of a few things to do after finishing the academy. We're now level 7, not too shabby. Please feel free to leave some questions or comments. We'll be doing some other videos, but that's the tutorial for there. Thanks for watching. Whoops.